Hello, I'm Jo from Creative Learning Services, and I hope you're enjoying our 9 for 9 challenge this year. Now, I'm here to talk about one of my favourite books on the challenge, which is Hold Back the Tide by Melinda Salisbury. If you've started reading this already, I'm sure you'll agree it is the most deliciously dark horror story, and it breathes new life into a very ancient myth. If you've not started it yet, it's absolutely gripping. It's set a long time ago in a remote Scottish village, and Alva is quite a strong heroine. She's grown up knowing that her father is a murderer, and she's had to be quite clever in how she survives, but she's plotting her escape. She wants to get out of that village and she wants a new life. But just as she's about to bravely try, secrets erupt, and the village becomes under attack from some very, very scary creatures, and it's up to Alva and her friends to try and save everyone's lives. It's a really gripping read. It is one of those stories that makes you gasp with anticipation of what's going to happen next. This is getting so scary, and it's absolutely brilliant. But we chose this for the 9 for 9 challenge because there is lots to sink your teeth into. It is a Gothic story, and it does follow a lot of Gothic conventions. We have this very lonely, isolated place. We have secrets being uncovered and the return of the repressed. There's a good phrase for you. Just so things coming back from the past to wreak vengeance or justice, depending on how you see it. And also, we have a lot of the idea of that community and what happens in a community when it's under pressure. So we have got quite the threat of an angry mob here, which if you watch old horror films was quite a staple feature. Some of the old Hammer horrors of the 60s and 70s. But also it does subvert those Gothic conventions as well, because we have a very, very strong heroine at the heart of this story, and her story really carries you along. You have to know what's going to happen to Alva, how she's going to defeat this terrible thing that's happened to her village. She's a very, very strong character indeed. And ultimately, the ending is going to take your breath away. It is really, really stunning. I've read this 3 times now, and it keeps me absolutely hooked every time. It is a fantastic read, especially good for Halloween. So I hope you really enjoy Hold Back the Tide by Melinda Salisbury.